Guys, recently a Godseeker named Frost actually ended up getting banned, and the story is wild. It involves him getting blackmailed and having somebody else completely on his account, and I'm actually going to be talking about that in this video, so stay tuned for that. But before I get into that, make sure to join discord.gg/batslc and make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Alright guys, so yesterday what basically happened was my friend Frost, his Discord server ended up getting mysteriously hacked, and instead of being called Frosty Haven, it was ended up being called Rise Haven. And who Rise is actually a Godseeker who's chasebanned and now the owner of a Blackmarket Discord server. Rise is a chasebanned individual for actually, owning a BM server, which is kind of crazy, right? And he's also at the skill level of a Godseeker. So he ended up actually taking over Frost Discord server, and that was a bit surprising for me, right? Because I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on? Why is Frost Discord server called Rise Haven instead of called Frosty Haven? Anyways, after looking around the Discord server, Rise started posting a bunch of screenshots and proof saying that he was actually on Frost's Discord account and even Frost's Roblox account, and he was actually the person playing on Frost's Roblox account in order to get him that elo, and a bunch of drama went down after that. I actually spoke to both of them, so in this video I'm going to be talking to both of the individuals, going over my DMs with both of them, and actually telling you guys what happened from the perspective of both people. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so basically what Frost told me was that Rise ended up making a list of things that he could not break, a list of rules, that if he actually broke any of these rules, what would happen is that Rise would leak that he's been playing on his account and get Frost banned off of Deepwoken on his account. And here's the list of rules, and let's go over them. Alright, so here's this guy's Rise's rules that he made for Frost. So there's going to be some new rules, that's what he said. You can only have 800 Robux in your account at a time. If I respond to a DM, or if he responds to a DM correlating to a build, so like Frost was selling builds at the time, he's going to turn his Discord server into a BM server. If I tell you to do something, you do it. Okay, that's kind of wild, I can't lie. And he said he took 4.2k Robux out of his account, so don't go over 800. And then he just took more Robux out of his account because he was, over 800. If any of these rules are broken, I'm gonna turn your server into a black market server. Okay, that's kind of wild, I can't lie. So basically this guy Rise held Frost as a hostage essentially, and he said if you break any of these rules or if you don't listen to me, I'm gonna ban your Roblox Deepwoken account and you won't be Godseeker anymore. Alright, so here's my DMs with Frost. He wanted me to tell you guys that he was blackmailed and he was forced, or Rise forced himself onto his account, which probably would not have happened if he didn't let him onto the account in the first place. And then there's a bunch of his DMs which pretty much just shows Rise saying that he could get him banned, which is 99 different times, and he said there's even more. I can't lie, bro, this guy Rise is kind of cold-blooded. He's not my friend, I just used him. That's kind of wild, bro. But Frost said he's gonna make a video on it as well, explaining his side of the situation, so you guys can wait for that as well. Let's move on to the Rise section of the video, guys. Alright, I'm gonna just get straight off with the screenshots. When Rise hacked Frost's Discord account and took over his Discord server, he actually started flooding the server. Not really flooding, but going over a bunch of screenshots of him and Frost DMs. So I'm gonna show you guys those right now. Alright, so guys, basically Rise just spammed a bunch of different videos and clips of him going through him and Frost DMs, and in these DMs he's basically just proving, yo, I was actually playing on this guy's account, he was progging builds for me, we were friends, I'm a BM server owner, I'm chasebanned, and I was on his account. And this is in order to get Frost's account, which was actually #1 Godseeker at the time, I'm pretty sure, or at least definitely high up in the elo charts. He basically just wanted to get it banned because they had a disagreement. And yeah, that's literally it. I don't think he had any other reason other than the fact he just didn't want to mess with Frost anymore. So let's move on to some of the other screenshots because there is actually more, guys. Alright guys, even though Frost is my friend and it pains me to do this, I have to be honest in this video, guys. Frost did actually intentionally have Rise play on his account. These DMs prove it. Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic. I'll tell him to get back on my account. So basically he's DMing one of Rise's friends to tell Rise, yo, get on my account, give me my top 10 back. Like the screenshots here state, Frost and Rise had like a mutual benefit. I don't think it was really a blackmailing thing, right? So basically what Frost would do is progress Rise, give him HP kits as a PvE, and basically just give Rise stuff and progress his builds for him. And what Rise would do is make builds for Frost like stats, and he would also progress Frost's Deepwoken account to Godseeker and give him Deepwoken recognition and clout. That's what Frost says right here. What Deepwoken clout and recognition also kind of lets Frost do is gain access to the top 50 only Discord server, and that server is for balancing, so it only has the best Deepwoken players, so people who've consistently hit top 250 and Godseeker, or my bad, top 50. It has devs, it has moderators, so it just has experienced Deepwoken players. And Frost, even though he's not technically at that skill level, was able to gain access to that server through Rise, and he's also able to gain a ton of subscribers on his YouTube channel, which is one of the reasons why I think they had this continued agreement. But let's move on to the next screenshot. And here's another screenshot of Frost kind of exposing himself with Emazu. Emazu's another banned player. I don't think he's chase banned, but he got banned for doxing basically. And he's just talking about Frost basically using other people's clips in order to grow his channel, which is, you know, kind of wild. And I think he does admit that here as well. There was a few more screenshots just like this that were just getting posted by Rise, so there's a ton of proof. I'm gonna just move on to the next section, which is actually the timeline of the events that led up to this, everything that just basically happened. So let's get down to that. Alright guys, so basically the timeline section was created by Rise himself, the Godseeker, the Blackmarket server owner, who I'm not friends with, so don't ban me, by the way. Just trying to put this out here. And basically, he heard Frost was trying to get chase banned, and he wanted to make this list, so he posted this in his Discord server. I don't have any affiliation, and I'm going to leave all his servers after this video is done, even though his current one's not a BM server, so don't ban me. Alright, so this is a pretty big chunk of text, so I'm going to just summarize this for you guys. When Rise's first account got banned, he DM'd Frost, asked for some items, and Frost ended up just giving him his account or something. I presume they made a deal at that time. Then on the 31st of January, he was playing on Frost's account actively with his friends, so like Emazu and a bunch of other people who may or may not be chase banned, I don't know. The build reached top 10, the build gets nerfed, we each proc different slots, then he hit 2.1k elo on the account, and then the account got banned again. And then during this little window of time, Frost and another one of his PvE friends ended up trying to sell Rise's builds that he made for money without telling Rise or getting his permission on it. Rise found out, and then Rise sent Frost that little rule of information that we went over during the Frost section, where he set rules for Frost. And then after all of that, and then Frost basically just breaks the rule. Rise takes over his Discord server, and everything that I pretty much just went over during this video just happens. Like, that's it. That's the order of timeline of events that occurred. This is my take on it. I might have missed something, so let me know if I did. Comment below if you guys enjoyed this video. I'm trying to get 4k subscribers. Almost forgot to mention discord.gg/batslc, and peace.